Hello and welcome, viewers and listeners, to a impromptu art stream. I guess not, because I posted my. Oh shit! I didn't post on YouTube. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Kind of random ass art stream. I didn't post my schedule on time because things were still up in the air about the schedule, and I mean they still are. So I did end up posting it a little late. Anyways, so yeah, welcome to fucking hell. Welcome to today's art stream. You may notice this is a little weird and wacky. What's this? I've already got a drawing made. Well, that's because I was working on this shit yesterday, slamming my head against the desk because of all the fine details, and I thought, fuck it, I'll just turn this into a stream so that you guys can suffer with me, or at least laugh at my suffering. I don't know. So, as the title implies, I am making fan art of my Oshis. So my intent today is to finish coloring and rendering this, and then at the very least getting the sketch slash part of the outline done for the next piece. All these guys I'm going to be drawing today are members of Hollow Star's English Armis, and recently they're getting their 3D models, so I'm doing art to celebrate that. I did that for the Tempest Vanguard boys, and I can show that off, and I'm doing them in the same style, so I want like dynamic poses. I do use like the collective art for my Twitter banner. Here, I'll just show this piece. So this is going to be like kind of my end goal here, is to have the 4 of them in a similar layout like this, all doing like dynamic fun poses that I can use for a banner. So how's everyone doing today? I woke up really late because apparently this thing called daylight savings time ended, or whatever the fuck. As if I know, and I don't care really. So it's like when I woke up at noon, I'm like, fuck, dude, what happened? Then again, I was up until like 5 in the morning, so I kind of deserve that, but still. It was really late. I was having a lot of fun and lethal in my defense. We found some really cool new mods to run next time we play, and by we I mean I found them. I won't go into too much detail because I do kind of want it to be a surprise, but let's just say we're gambling even harder now. Dude, how did you just wake up, or have you not even gone to bed yet, Nietzsche? Did you update the server? Is that why your redstone clock broke? You didn't go to bed, dude. It's time to go snore me. Your brain is gonna fucking rot at this point. Yes, wow, okay, so I'm the odd one out for actually sleeping. Crazy. Dude, sleeping is so much fun. You should do it sometime. I love sleeping. It's because I hate reality. It's a form of escapism for me. Like, You guys are gonna destroy your mind staying up so late and not sleeping. It's just not good for your health. I remember I remember implying it was like a long ass time ago. That's not at all the case. There was this guy who was doing this like live streaming challenge to stay awake as long as humanly possible. And like that dude was going fucking insane. Well, it's insane you can get. He was just a zombie, but it was absurd. Oh, so now it's a competition. We go on ranked with this shit. Who stayed up the latest? King, I think you and I have already lost. We got people who still haven't gone to sleep. That is the wrong layer. There's so much fine detailing here and it drives me mad. And it's like, it's not even gonna matter too much in the end, but I'm still gonna try to do it. My computer is emitting so much heat right now. Earlier I was so cold and now it's just really fucking hot. It does not like the program I use to display my model. I should try to find something else. But I mean, what are you trying to do? What the fuck do you mean you chugged 6 Red Bulls? That's so much money right there. Also, how are you not dying? Like, I hate carbonation. How can anyone chug that shit? That hurts. That shit hurt. I mean, sure, whatever skill issue on my part, but it's still, that's fucking insane. Oh, it's the Slayer. You trying to figure out where the fuck this shit is? Because I basically went around blotching out the colors and now I'm just tidying them up so I can render stuff. So there's a lot of white gaps in between that we cannot be happening. Happening? Yeah, that's a word. So, oh right, American moment, you won't drink fucking water. That's absurd. That's like me saying I'm gonna go drink alcohol because I can't be bothered to go upstairs and get more water. I don't like how that hair looks. That's better. I haven't had Red Bull, but I figure it's gonna be an energy drink that would make me sick, because Rockstar makes me sick. And that's got probably too much sugar or some shit in it. Okay, I'm proud of you, Scav. You're like the first, maybe second American I've ever met who drinks water. As if I've seen you. No, that's a weird way to put it. You're the first, not the first, probably like the second or something American I've encountered that actually drinks water. Like water straight up, or do you put it flavoring in it? That's like my next question. Because that's like, oh shit, that's a different subcategory. Is putting your flavoring in your water or not? Because I won't even do that. I don't like flavored water. I like my water plain. I feel like even with sugar-free Red Bull, it'd still make me sick. So while I was in the States, I had like the 300 milligram can of Monster Energy, and oh my god, that was potent, and I felt so fucking awful after that. That did not help me in the slightest. I don't expect to be more awake, I just expect to be focused. Because I need that for the long run when I'm on an install, because like I'm doing like 12-hour days up to 16 hours. So it's like sometimes I need that shit. Can't let the voices get too loud or else it makes my day miserable. I did G Fuel packets in my water for a while, and that was just to put like the caffeine in it, and that wasn't too bad for me, but I kind of got sick of it because again it made me nauseous. So you're gonna be awake for the next 2 days? Is that how that works? I need to turn on my background so I can see what I'm doing here. Because this is an off-white, so I can't really see the color. No, coffee doesn't make me stay up. It's like, it might help me get going at best, but it's just, a lot of the times I walk away with a stomach ache. I do like the taste of coffee though. Oh, I love that. I put that shit in the wrong layer. Fuck. That makes me so happy I did that shit. I love that. Let's just turn it blue. Yeah, just erase all that shit. That's so annoying. I love that. Locking that shit down so I don't do that again. So are you gonna have a heart attack, or are you gonna be up for a very long time? Like, what's it gonna do? Dude, I wish I could sleep all day. I don't ever want to wake up ever again sometimes. Which is like almost every day, but whatever. What's up, Sidon? This was a question I didn't get answered last time I was streaming. Do Americans do March break or not? Or is that like the UK that doesn't do it? Like, is it March break right now for you guys? It's called Sping break? Spingus? Spingus break? Well, calling it spring break for you would make more sense, I guess, because it's still winter right now. We're not going to see anything remotely close to spring for like maybe April. Damn, that's a funky, weird thing. Have I ever heard called this fun thing called depression? It's highly infectious and easy to spread. Dude. Just like the radiance infection. I don't remember eating any glowing orange things. No, I'm not going back to the padded cells. Nietzsche and I were there last night and it was fucking horrific. You turned 65 today? Oh, congrats. Man, that's crazy. You're like, dude, that's almost 69, dude. That's pretty good. No, 65 degrees out. Well, it's just your phrasing. But yeah, okay. But yeah, no, you can't put me back in those padded cells. That was fucking awful. And I'm not going anywhere that costs money. Because it's way too much money to get scammed. And you just kind of gotta live with it, honestly. Like, What the fuck they gonna do? Tell me to grow up again? Been there, done that. Am I done with the flats? I see parts I'm missing now. But I think that might be it for the flats for the body. What did I just do? I don't see anywhere I'm missing. Okay, great. So let's hide all this for a moment. Even the skin. So I'm gonna pull up old drawings I did. What the fuck is a kilometer? Some shit like that? Yeehaw units? I heard you guys measure things out in burgers. I saw an American textbook that is scaled to deer to burgers, and I thought that was really fucking funny. I'm stealing colors from this shit. Hold on. It's gonna be a lot. But I am absolutely the whitest guy you've ever seen. He's gonna get more tan because it's like I gotta apply the tan. I've just used a flat color. But nobody's gonna be whiter than me. You can't. You have zero melanin if you live at the bottom of the ocean. I remember taking a photo of my hand while I was outside, sent it to someone and said low-key getting a tan, and I was like turning blue from the way the light reflected off my skin. That's how pale I am. But I consider... Wasn't I asked about this? Dude, what fucking grass? It's snow and ice everywhere. That's accurate to how pale I am. It's not an exaggeration. It's just literally how pale I am. But I feel like I've been asked to do a proper Minecraft playthrough. And like I can do it. I just need to know like what kind of mods you'd be interested in me seeing, because I do want to stream Minecraft again for the Cobblemon Delta server. Their anniversary is on the 19th, but that's gonna be me doing whatever the anniversary event is. Is it okay? It's that color. Create mod? What is? I've heard that name before. What is the create mod? Is it something horrific? Because I low-key want to do something horrific. Do I need to Google this? Automate everything? That doesn't sound interesting. Let me... hitting the internet with this shit. Hold on. Oh yeah, I have seen this. I mean, yeah, I could do create mod with some structure stuff. ATM 10, is that a mod or is that a game? Or do you want me to go to the local ATM? Gonna be real with you, I don't know where an ATM would be. Alright, I can finally go around and start rendering. I'm gonna put the background on though, just so I can see. Go to the local ATM for views. I don't know where it is. That's the best part. My local drag store, dude, fuck yeah. Now that I know where it is. That's called every store can be your local drag store. It just depends on how much effort you want to put in. So like I could go down to the thrift store that's like maybe a 20-minute walk. And I could get some good stuff there. Oh, rob the local ATM for views. Unfortunately for you, Sidon, my card actually expired a couple days ago, so I can't, I'm waiting for my new one. So where am I going? Am I robbing the drugstore? That one's actually pretty far. Or am I going to the drag store? What are we doing? Should have made this more blue. Dabba dee dabba die. No, I see mistakes here. Rob an ambulance? Oh, ATM stands for all the mods? I don't know if my computer can take that, but I guess I could try. What is it, like IRL craft or something? What's the really hard mod? That one would be funny, I think. Because I've never beaten that. Yeah, IRL craft, I was right. I could do that because I'm not jumping right into better than wolves. That's fucking insane. Nah, it looks fun. I played it once when I could get mods for Twitch, I think, but I don't know if I'll do that. But yeah, I guess just post whatever mods you think would be cool for me to run on the Discord. So that way I remember, because I'm going to forget. But I'd be down for that. I forget a lot of things. You're going to have to understand that about me. When you have to remember as much as I do, you forget a lot. Remember what exactly? Don't ask. Yeah. Why do you want me to buy thigh-high socks? I had to, okay, so funny story about a cosplay I did, actually. I had to kind of make my own because you can't buy anything in my size, because like if you're looking at men's 13, it just, shit like that just does not exist. So I had to like make my own, and it turned out so shit. Because it was meant to be for boots, because you can't buy boots that are that high in that size. So vanilla plus let's play is what we're saying, okay. But you can't buy boots in that size, so I had to make something. And it's like I also couldn't get socks in this size, so I couldn't use those as like a template. I think if I had invisible straps, it would have worked. But I didn't. Alright. Well, it was still a neat cosplay. And I feel like it was one of my better ones, too. I just told you, size 13. I would like this color, please, and thank you. Well, yeah, in the States you can find it more likely, but not out here. And I mean, it's not an issue for standard shoes. I'm just saying it's like you can't... Yeah, I looked online for this stuff and like you can't find anything. because it just wants to default to giving you woman's size stuff, and it's just like, because obviously there's just no demand. So yeah, no, I tried. Even Amazon, I could not find anything there. No, I'm never going to live in the States. That place sucks. I don't like it there. I've been there enough to know I don't like it. Like, I have been to New York, I have been to Pennsylvania multiple times, I've been to Nebraska, I have been to Tennessee, I've been to Texas multiple times. And I didn't like it. It's so strange, like everything is just so off there. Like, the moment you think, oh yeah, this is kind of like home, something weird just happens and it's not normal. Like, hell, even Walmart is weird. It's just, I guess, a bit uncanny, I guess. It doesn't help that the accents really throw me off. Especially when I was further south. I have not been. Well, I know could be nice places. Like, it was cool when we were driving back from the install. Actually, no, it wasn't back from the install. It was cool when we were driving to Buc-ee's in Texas, and you drove by like the Longhorns that were out. Not the restaurant, although that's a pretty good restaurant. I will admit, Americans do steak better. And so it's like, nice biodiversity can be anywhere. Oh, right. I've also been to New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland. I forgot about those. I did visit a Dollar Tree. Why are there freezers in there? We have Dollar Tree and we don't have freezers in ours. So it's just kind of weird. No, I mean, Dollar Tree is significantly less popular. We have Dollarama as our primary thing. No, that's too pale. That is too bright. I think I want multiply. I want the appearance of like a little bit more of a flushed face. That way you know that the blood is existent. Might be too pink like that, actually, now that I think about it. Because, guys, get this, we have blood in our bodies. Everybody does. Isn't that crazy? Is freaking Pound Town? Dude, that's such a good name. Pound Town is a really good name. I like that. Man, I wish I could have gone to the UK, but that was just not in the cards for me. And it probably wouldn't be too hard for me over there, because I'm pretty used to English slang. There'd just be some uncanniness too, I bet. I don't like how that looks now that I think about it. I would also like to go to Japan, but the thing is, nuisance streamers have been kind of ruining that possibility for everyone, and I feel like I'd go there and I'd feel so much guilt about doing the slightly wrongest thing, because they had the unfortunate preconception now that every foreigner is going to be an asshole because of all the nuisance streamers. Like, I am so happy that, if you haven't heard, there's a kind of, I guess, a well-documented nuisance streamer known as Johnny Somali, and he's been around Japan, terrorized the locals. He's been around South Korea, terrorized the locals, and he's terrorized them so much now that he's actually looking at facing 5 years of jail time over there. Like, he got kicked out of Japan and basically slapped on the wrist, but it's like, you can't fuck with Korea. So I'm glad he's getting punished, because people need to understand you don't go there and make content of the locals by being annoying to them. There's a whole lot to the lore than just that, but I'm just simplifying it. Just in case you don't know. I mean, obviously there's always been an issue of people going there and not respecting the culture, because it's like, you gotta think, Japan's culture is a lot different than Western culture. They're a lot more reserved in their, I guess, practice of daily life. While it's like, Western culture is a lot more loud. So it's like, you gotta, I know this is common sense, but that's dead. You gotta treat everyone with respect and kind of mind your own business. Don't take photos where you're not supposed to. Keep that phone away. Watch where you're going. Shit like that. Be quiet. Where I retrieve news? What am I, a fucking dog? And I mean, what do you want me to tell you? You want me to tell you about that, the one time that I drove by a Tesla dealership and spat on the cars? Like, what do you want me to say? Pokemon Go would be pretty cool in Japan. No, I won't deny that. I absolutely won't deny it, because it's like, going to Japan would be, for me, very cool. Not only would I be able to visit a lot of stores and get stuff I couldn't get, like, for example, I'd be able to get a lot of Pokemon cards at a much better price over there than I could here, in higher quality prints. I'd get lots of authentic, yummy food. I don't know, what's a cool topic? Dude, I don't know what's happening in the news. I just know about this Johnny Somali thing because I've kept my finger on the pulse of this for a long time. But dude's an asshole. He really deserves what's coming to him. It was so funny, that video of him running away from a Korean woman. Dude, that's the other thing about Japan, is the Pokemon centers. I mean, I could go to the worst place in the world called New York City, not the state, and go to the Pokemon Center there, but I'm not doing that. I hate Toronto. I'm not surviving New York. God, Toronto's like one of the worst places ever. Fuck that place, hate it. Again, lots of good food opportunities, but everything there is so fucking expensive. And like, I do like all the public transportation options, but it's such a terrible, terrible place. There's too many people. That's the start of it and the end of it, is there's too many people. That's how you get me out of a place quickly, is you just put in too many people. And Subways. I hate Subways. Not the restaurant. I'm trying to think of what news I have heard that's not political, because I don't want to talk about that. That shit's stupid. I don't know, I think I saw a video of like a dog race or something, and they showed one of the dogs with like had like a prosthetic cart behind it, basically help keep its hind legs up. And I think that's so nice that we've advanced far enough to give dogs who lack legs and other animals a chance. Because like every animal's entitled to be loved. So I feel like something like that is really good. Are you serious? That was on the new Skibidi toilet? I mean, I have no choice but to believe you in this circumstance. It wasn't, but it should be. Okay, well, you go bring up the news story to them and you tell them this is really important news and it should be talked about. I don't know if this is a thing for everyone, but I remember in high school we had like a school news team, and like they'd handle like the daily morning announcements. But it's like I heard that in some places they'd even make like a whole newspaper, and I think that's really interesting. Obviously, you'd never want a job in journalism because you could no longer do journalism because no one cares about proper journalism that tackles important issues. Because proper journalism is going to risk someone's bottom line. Oh, of course there's some stupid shit. That's my least favorite thing, is when you have a good thing and one person ruins it, so you had to ruin it for everyone else. Everybody gets punished for one person's actions. They never said anything interesting, and I never paid attention. Like, usually, after, depending on what class I was in, you couldn't really hear the PA system. So, like, if I was in shop class, basically after the anthem and prayer, we just go straight to work. Because the PA system was so shit, and there's sometimes we just completely skip over it because we can't hear it at all. It's pretty nice. Other times it was just fucking waste, so I just sit there drawing. Oh shit, I forgot the hip window. Or I guess sides would be the right term. I don't need to put a whole lot of effort here because you can't really see any muscles. That'll be good. All right, now to make the scar a little more prominent by adding some detailing. I want this to be more gray, that we could add depth. There we go. No one wanted to do it, then Goofy Goobers got up there and made people interested in it, but the school said it was too distracting. Oh, of course, having a good time is too distracting. Goofy Goobers is such a good term, I love that. All right, now to do the nails, which is pretty easy. I just take a light. I never usually bother drawing nails because they're just so small and I feel like I don't have enough space to accurately display enough detail. Because there's a lot, well, I say a lot, there's like 3 different colors going into a standard nail, and if you're like me, you've got like weird ridges on them that are very prominent. Or I guess that's where the light hits, is I see those ridges a lot better. I guess we'll do the hair. This is where it gets fun. Maybe the darkest color from that. I'll just work there. Gonna put, as I usually do with the hair, I just do the dark spots first, try to blend it, then go for the lighter spots. Just gonna color like the out of sight hairs a lot darker. I see I'm gonna have to do some correction on the edges, but I don't feel like doing that right now because I released this and it's gonna fucking ruin it, isn't it? Let's find out. Oh, I see a gap in the skin. Let me fix it. Alright, let's see if this lets me do it. Yeah, of course not. Oh, I don't think I'm actually missing any colors there. Wrong color. Fuck. So, the person I'm drawing, his name is Crimson Ruse, as I said, from the Holostars English Armis unit. And last night was actually his 3D debut, and I was hoping to have this ready in advance, but I did the math wrong for the time zone conversion. I thought it was going to be at like midnight. It was not. So I thought I'd have more time, but I didn't. Even so, I spent so long doing the details and got so frustrated with it. Did I use it like a darker color anywhere? Not really. Okay, cool. All right, let's blend this. Just a little blending for now. Nah, I changed my mind. I'm gonna draw on the individual strands of hair first. I did find a brush to download that's supposed to help me with drawing hair, but it's like, it kind of implies you gotta skip the line art phase, and I don't want to do that. I just like the line art too much. Like, this is nothing like how my inspiration for... I guess idol would be the right term in terms of art. My idol doesn't really do lines that I do. Their colors, their lines are colored. And they're definitely not this thick. But I don't know, I just like this. I've always liked doing the thick outlines because I felt like it always makes stuff pop more. Alright, that's good for that part of the detailing. Now, we stop with that layer and move on to the other color. Because before I can actually go in and do the shine, I need to make sure that it'll be cohesive. After I just tidy things up a bit, like where I missed with the selection tool. There we go, that's good enough for me. Darker colors are gonna be more easy. Also, I can just kind of like go right ahead and do the lines because it's going to be so dark, it's going to be hard to notice. I'll still block things out for shading purposes just to speed it up, but for the most part, I don't really need to do this. Oh, well, here's some news. Ticket prices, period, piss me off. If you haven't noticed, it's kind of returned to the past here, where going to events, sports games, well, I guess sports games used to be free. Going to movies, sports games, and concerts are now becoming an activity that are just for rich people. So I was looking at going to the Trivium with Bullet for My Valentine, so Poison Ascendancy tour. Granted, I have nobody to go with, but still, the tickets for that shit are so fucking expensive. Like, the shitty seats were over $90, and it's like they do it through Ticketmaster, so I'm gonna be charged an additional fee on top of that, so probably like $100. And it's so ridiculous how expensive doing things like that have become. Like, movies is so fucking expensive. And it's like, the people wonder why the theaters are dying out. It's because it's too fucking expensive. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Spend a fortune to go watch like an hour and 45-minute movie? Like, luckily, sometimes we can catch promotions on, like, iced tea cans or cereal to get free movie tickets. But still, It's ridiculous how expensive it is. And like, I was considering going to another sports game several months ago, and it's like, I remember I paid like $72 per seat. Like, it wasn't an important game, but it's like, as the season goes on, the tickets get more and more expensive. It's ridiculous. And like, something as simple as like trading a player could make your tickets spike in price. So it's so sad that I won't be able to go to concerts because of how expensive they are. Oh, no worries, Scav. I'm just talking about how ridiculous ticket prices for movies and sports games and concerts are. Like, I've missed out on System of a Down because that was $112 for shit seats and for one person. Like, I thought, oh, $112 for 2 tickets, that's pretty good. No, it's $112 for 1 ticket, and I was so sad because I had people I could actually go with for that. And then it's like $90 for Trivium and Bullet for My Valentine, and hell, like, it's not even just them that were going that I was excited about. I think they were also with August Burns Red, and it's like, that would have been so cool. Let me pull up exactly who they were touring with around here. Yeah, so August Burns Red would have been so cool to have seen along with Trivium and Bullet for My Valentine, because I like those bands. Fortunately for me, there's no movies I really want to see, and like, sports isn't unless I'm in the States, I'll go see it. But it's still absurd. Like, even the concession stands are ridiculous. Like, this $8 for a small bag of popcorn. Like, we'd always smuggle snacks into the movie theater. That's a given. But it's even more so now. You kind of have to do that. And the fucking Ticketmaster fees are ridiculous. Not for movies, that's not a thing. At least I don't think it was. But yeah, it's like $22 for 1 ticket for the movies is ridiculous. And sports, like, it depends on the game. I saw hockey last time, and that was, pardon me, pretty expensive. I mean, that's the only sport I'd go to watch is hockey. Surprise, surprise. I don't like sports too much, but hockey's like the only thing I can tolerate. Because you don't have the drama queens of soccer and they're crying when nobody touches them. You don't have the boringness of football where you get 2 seconds of big men touching each other and then resetting. No, hockey is just non-stop, and you see people actually get fucking pummeled. That's just an issue I'm a little bit frustrated with. Like, that could have very well have been my last chance to see System of a Down, but it was just way too expensive. And it's like, I know there's some bands I could never go see, like Five Finger Death Punch, for example. I could never afford their tickets. Rammstein, same deal. Like, they're too big. And it's like, if I wanted to see more obscure bands, unfortunately, I'd have no one to go with because I doubt they like the same bands as me. And I don't want to go travel all the way to Toronto by myself, you know? Because again, as established, I hate it there. You can't force someone to go to a concert with you because they're just going to be miserable, you know? Yeah, no, I know what you're saying, but it's like you just kind of can't force that. Because it's like, as established, I am a metalhead, and I can't take someone randomly to go to like a metal concert because that is a very controversial genre because people can't handle it. It's funny the reaction I get from people in regards to metal. It's like, oh, metal hurts my price. It's so upsetting. It makes me angry. And it's like, dude, I never feel more relaxed than when I'm listening to metal. Like, yeah, I put on music for you guys right now, but almost every time I do art streams, I'm listening to metal because I'm relaxed and it helps me focus. What's up, video? Like, I feel very chill right now. But if you put on like country or something, I'm gonna get pissed off. I'm gonna be angry. That's when I get aggressive. Or if you put on like modern hip hop, I'm gonna get a headache because I hate this fucking dubstep drum they use. It gives me a headache, that shit. The sky is up? Oh shit, I thought it was this I thought it was gullible. Guys, if you didn't know, it says gullible on your ceiling. You should go check. Well, it was interesting when I was in Texas, how I heard actually not much country. I heard a hell of a lot more of non-English music while I was down there. So a lot more hip hop, I guess, but still. I remember one of the guys I was driving with to go out for supper was trying to accommodate my music taste, and as a joke he put on hair metal, and I'm like, dude, I know you're trying to be funny about this, but this is like unironically good, so I don't know what the joke is here. Like, I never go out of my way to listen to hair metal, but it's like you can't, it's still good sometimes. At least what he put on was good. Like, I remember really enjoying Twisted Sister when I was younger, because I had a friend who also liked them. But yeah, no, you just can't take someone randomly to a heavy metal concert. You gotta wear earplugs to those events because it gets too loud. I've only ever been to one concert in my life, and that was for Lacuna Coil and Epica. And unfortunately, the merch that was left, none of it really fit me. So I walked away with like a woman's shirt, and that shit never really fit me properly. Don't know why they had to go out of their way to make a woman specific shirt, because what's the point? Not everyone can wear it, and all you've done is just make a tit window. Like, what's the point? That's just extra work. Just make unisex shirts. Because if something's not going to sell, it's going to be those woman shirts, because you've eliminated half the people who can buy it. But with a unisex shirt, you're not eliminating anyone. I don't expect those names to mean anything to anyone here, Lacuna Coil and Epica. But that's just who I saw. And it was a cool concert. I enjoyed it. I mean, it's not like they had like really epic pyrotechnic displays or something. Like if you go to fucking Rammstein. Dude, the budget for Rammstein concerts is insane. I mean, granted, the ticket prices are insane, but some of the shit they do is crazy. They have fun with it. Obviously, it's a performance. But yeah, I guess I kind of just need friends. I think that might be my issue. Not doing anything about it, though. Oh, there is something a bit annoying about metalheads, though, is there's a superiority complex. And it's like everybody has their own idea of what real metal is and what shit metal is, and you're a faker if you listen to these bands sort of deal. And it's like, cool, check out my range of music I like. Froze on Mario Kart Wii. Dude, Mario Kart Wii slaps. Generational soundtrack, absolutely wonderful. I mean, happy Mario Day, by the way. I should mention that. If not for the fact I don't like drawing Mario, I would be doing Mario art today, but no, I don't like drawing Mario. It's just, it's too far removed from my style. So I just can't do it. Throws on Gen 3 Pokemon music, that's also a really good one. Throws on Xenoblade. God, I'm so excited for X. That's coming out on the 29th? The 20th? Is that, no, dude, no. What do you mean zesty Mario? I mean, I'm asking what do you mean because I want to know what you mean, but at the same time, I don't want to know what you mean knowing you. Is it Watcher DLC comes out on the 20th or is Xenoblade? Because I know they're a few days apart from each other. Are you about to DM me some horrific image? Is that what's about to happen here, Nichin? You about to give me generational trauma? Now for the fucking cool part. We'll work from the bottom up. No, I'm about to open this message and I'm gonna regret it, aren't I? Oh, that's not too bad. That's like a freaky Goomba. Yeah, no, I don't want to be super scared either right now. No, I think I'm quite fine existing normally. I just realized a huge error. I must fix this error immediately. Yeah, that's gonna be a no from me, Chief. I just want to get this drawing done real bad. Sorry. I don't know, pay me 20 bucks and I'll do it. The generosity has left me because I am task orientated right now. Bro's dressed like a Guilty Gear character. He's got more belts than he needs. I don't understand the phenomenon of adding belts all over the place to your character, because that's some shit I do. But I don't understand why I do it. Like, it looks cool, but at the same time, it's like, why is this here? True. So it's like with my design, I wear 2 belts at the same time. And I have straps around my boots as well, but those aren't really belts. It's kind of just like fabric material. Almost like a ribbon, but like more sturdy than that. So it's like, ignore the fact I gave myself a haircut. I need a haircut, and that's what I'm thinking I want the haircut to look like, and I'll be adapting that at some point. But anyways, so I got 2 belts. One of them, which is this one up here, is actually functional, while this one is not. So yeah, I guess you could argue that I take this belt off to beat someone's ass with. If you could even see my cursor during that. It's the lower belt is for ass whooping, and the upper belt is not. And like, this is just fabric, it's not really belts. This isn't a belt either. Whoa. Yeah, I don't think I need the colors anymore. I know what colors I need. But it's like with other characters, as I said, Guilty Gear characters, you're never gonna grab those belts off of your legs for that shit. You're gonna go for like shoulders or some shit. Not shoulders, forearms. Guys, I know anatomy, trust me. Yeah, that makes me think, how come characters use whips as weapons and not belts if belts are so feared? And probably do more damage than a whip. I don't know, I always kind of felt like the whip was like a stupid lame weapon. Granted, it can hurt like hell, but it just kind of feels lame. You know, when you got way cooler weapons out there, like a fucking taser. Why did I say taser? That's also not a cool weapon. That was stupid of me. Like, you could kill someone with a taser. I've done it before in Postal. It just takes a long time. It's funny. Yeah, maybe that's why I said it. It's because it's funny. I mean, do you want me to say that? Am I in a court of law right now? Is that going to be held against me, or is that going to be evidence for future trials? And I mean, why would I tase someone if I can just bite their head off, you know? What's the point of that? Okay, well, maybe I'll go buy a taser real quick and test this shit out. Any volunteers to see if I can kill you with a taser? Bro's a zombie? Frying the brain before you eat it? I don't... Now I'm thinking about slapping a chicken hard enough to cook it. I watched a video of someone doing that. Slapping a chicken hard enough to cook it. It's like a lot of slaps you need, though. And even then, it barely gets cooked. But it's like you need a really powerful taser to cook someone's. So does anyone want to volunteer for this taser experiment? I promise you it's a good time. You got me? Sweet. Okay, I'll provide the taser, you provide the U, and we're gonna see how long it takes to cook you. We may need multiple tasers. And I mean, you're welcome to eat yourself once I'm done. It'll be a nice scrumptious meal. Hey, we could make a brisket out of you. But it'd be a really weird brisket. No, we're using a taser. This experiment is meant with tasers. The cow prong is a taser? I did not know that. That's pretty cool. What are you tasing your cows for, though? Have they been bad, or are they just into it? I don't remember that episode of Clarkson's Farm. Him tasing the cows. Oh, I see. Okay, so now you have another way to make brisket then. You can just seize them really hard. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that's so horrible. Shaking my head so the FBI agent knows that this is wrong. Like the gif of the duck smoking and shaking his head. If anybody knows what I'm talking about. Those who know. I mean, it's not like it's forbidden knowledge. Or is it? Go to your local internet to find out now. I don't think I've actually properly rendered anything fully on stream before. Or maybe that one thumbnail, but that's about it, really. That was me kind of doing like a shitty job with it. Man, I'm so sad how that video just floundered so hard. I should really sit down and like edit something or record something again. You know, maybe I'll actually edit together a Lethal Company video after the next stream because I didn't have my mic fixed. I don't think for that stream, or at least I didn't change the output, so it sounds like shit on my end. I think that'd be a good idea. Otherwise, I go back through it to find more spooky games. Because I like checking out indie projects. Those are always so cool. Oh, I need to stretch real quick. Take a little sip of my monster that I poured up my nose yesterday. I know, I'm so professional like that. I'm just trying to think which color do I want to work on right now. I did kind of just skip around and accidentally finish all the blue. I mean, it's not a huge deal because there's not a whole lot of it. I could do coat lining. That might be a good spot. Yeah, chugging 6 energy drinks? Not happening. I could never. Nope, I will take my day old can. I gotta undo this shit. Yeah, what is going on over here? Oh, I missed a couple spots. Here in my mouth. That's cool. Well, those taste pretty great. Now I'm seeing spots that didn't get color. Cringe. There we go, much better. I should actually do this with the airbrush, that way it blends together better. Wow, solo effort. Nah, I won't leave it there. I'll do it like this. So who here has been watching Invincible? Because I have, and goddamn, this season's so good. Besides from, like, I guess the animation quality kind of going down, it's been so good. Like, I was a little frustrated at the start of the season, like how much romance there was going on, because that's like my least favorite part of the show is romance. I just hate it, and I think it's so stupid. But like all the tense moments in action has been really good. Obviously, Mark's behavior kind of pisses me off, but that's just kind of his character, so I can't really get too mad at him. Not gonna go into spoilers or anything, I'm just vaguely mentioning details. But I think that's just like an issue I've had since the show started, is I don't like romance. I know it's important for characters, but I don't want to watch two characters make out or bang. It's not appealing in the slightest. All right, that is coat lining done. See, very simple, very easy, very quick to do. I guess if I finish up this dark part of the shoes and then go over where else that is. Okay, those belts, the parts of the pouch, the cuffs. Okay, yeah, that'd be pretty easy. I'll include... No, that thinks it's the same color, but it's not. It's clearly a different shade. Why did that change the glow color? Or no, it was always like that. Okay. I just need to go over with something a little bit more gray for scuffage. Or I could just steal the color I already have. Perfect. Because you can't have clean shoes if you're out in the Badlands all the time. Just doesn't work like that. I have to look at my other monitor because my tablet is so saturated I can't see this color here. Like this is all black to me on my tablet, but on my monitor I can clearly see that this is definitely not black. It's more of a brown. It's just annoying. No, don't go that bright. No, I was on Whiteburn, that's why that was happening. Like, this is leather, so it kind of needs to have shinier parts, but I don't want it to be, like, too bright. Well, I'm glad it separated these colors, because that makes my life easier. Oh, fuck. Can't believe I colored on the wrong layer. That's what happens when I get too tired when I'm drawing, is I start really fucking up the layers. Ooh, cool. Guess I'll do the red. I think that's too dark. I'll just paint this, actually. This is like some Lego kind of shade of red, if that makes any sense. If you know, you know. It's been so long since I've built any Lego. I did a model kit not too long ago, and that was pretty fun, but it's not Lego. I like putting things together. It's pretty fun. Like, even furniture. Like, I loved putting my desks together. That was a lot of fun. I don't understand why people hate putting furniture together. Like, it's so easy. They give you, like, the clearest instruction. I mean, not always the clearest, but they give you pretty good instructions. And you just put it together. It's like doing Lego or a puzzle. It's so fun. I wish I could go into more detail, but I'm just describing it as it's just fun. I might as well just go over where everything else is. Now, when I say model kits, I'm not saying like Gundam shit. Lunchables are built different. Dude, I haven't had Lunchables in thousands of years. So when I used to have Lunchables, and like that was a very, very, very rare circumstance. I think it was always like the cracker set I'd get. And I'd always evenly, perfectly distribute what was in the packet. And it would upset me when I couldn't do it. Because like the pictures they put on the box, they use like too much of one ingredient, so you can't evenly distribute them after doing that. But no, it's like I know some people would make the biggest tower they could, and that's something I would do. After evenly making sandwiches, I would then stack them up on top of each other just to observe the pattern. But yeah, that shit was fun. No, it wasn't a car model. It was a Pokemon model kit. I wouldn't mind doing a car model kit, but I haven't really found any that have called to me. I mean, I probably have seen something, it's just I don't want it. I just didn't want it at the time. Next time I go to the toy store that has all these model kits, I'll have a look at the cars, see if there's anything good. Because I honestly wouldn't mind doing a car. I'm not the biggest car guy, but I can still appreciate a cool looking car. But I have a lot of the Pokemon model kits. Well, my thing with my cool shit is I like to display it. That's why I've really slowed down with collecting stuff. Not just because of money, but I don't have anywhere to put stuff. That's part of the reason why I haven't bought Lego in a while. But I'm sure there'd be some cool sports car. Hell, I could even get a fucking tractor. And I think I'd be happy with that. Honestly, what I'd really think would be fun to do is a ship. Because I do like boats. But the Pokemon model kit I bought was the Lunala one. Because I like Lunala, and it pissed me off how many stickers they were on there. So one of them that really pissed me off was it wants me to put a sticker where its nose and mouth are to show the nose and mouth. Well, so you see, here's the thing about that. The nose and mouth is already engraved into it. So why the fuck does it want me to do it? It's already there. So I just didn't put stickers there because I felt like it was stupid. And it was, like, you can see it clearly even without the stickers, so I don't understand. Dinner's ready upstairs. I know I've seen train models and ships and cars, but there's probably like military vehicles too for model kits. And it's like if you have like a bunch of GI Joes or something, you could probably scale the military vehicles maybe pretty nicely. The model kits, I mean. Otherwise, they might end up being too small, but they'd be cool set pieces. I think I've seen like a Transformers model kit before that actually transforms, and that was pretty cool. But like my thing about model kits is I don't want to do painting and I don't want to do gluing. Stickers are not fun, but they're better than painting or gluing because it's like my hands shake too much, as I've mentioned before, to be able to paint well. And of course with the gluing, I've never done it, but I don't think it would go very well for me. Got a resin printer? Nice. Yeah, I guess leaving like the little kid model kits, because those don't usually need you to do shit like that. Okay, have fun doing whatever you're being probably passing the fuck out. But yeah, give me like the little kid kits. I don't care if they're easy. It's still fun for me to just put something together. Like, I think the whole concept of 18 plus Lego is so funny because it's not anything inappropriate. It's just more boring. And there is Lego sets I'm interested in getting. Like, we went to Toys R Us not too long ago, and they had this really nice, cool sculpted garden set. And I wouldn't mind picking that up because I have the Tranquil Garden set, which is like a tea house surrounded by like a little pond and other plants, and it was pretty cool. I've got that on my desk upstairs. And I quite like that set, and I felt like those would match together very nicely. I feel like I've made this kind of too shiny now. Checking the mail. Oh boy, I wonder what you got in the mail. Is it a pipe bomb? If you got a pipe bomb, it wasn't from me, I promise. Yeah, that coat's pretty good. I just want to touch this up over here. Nice. Cool, cool. Save that. Now for the next part. Fuck. Running out of safe things to do. No, gold's gonna take fucking forever. Is this everything? Okay, it's just the darker parts. Probably better I do that before I do other things. Another sip. Or I can come back to that in a second. Maybe work on the background a bit. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Give me a bit of a break from that. What's a good thing to put in? Oh, hell yeah, glitter. Fuck no. I have no idea what that one even is. Definitely don't want fireworks. Whoa, that's a lot of lag. Nah, I feel like that's too much. Nah, good enough. Oh, you got your Pokemon cards. Nice. What'd you get? From the new set that's coming up, Destined Rivals, I think it's called. Or no, that's the next one. What's the new one that's coming out later this month? Journey Together, I think. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Anyways, yeah, that set. I want all the end cards from that set, and I also want that, like, the full art Wailord. It's so good. I hope I can get an Elite Trainer box, because I really want the sleeves from that. And of course the box itself. Ooh, cool. You'll have to show me. Hopefully get good pulls from that pack, but me saying that could jinx it. Because I'm bad luck. I mean, I feel like the pull rates are really good these days. Probably because you're guaranteed a hollow or better in every pack. Because, like, they only did that for, like, the special sets. Now it's just a standard concept. Okay, but this part, I can actually get away with not doing a whole lot of detail. I would have liked to have done the actual abs, but I never laid it out. And I can't really just bullshit my way through making abs. I have to follow the rest of the body, and unfortunately I never really laid out that space too well. I just blocked out the space of the torso aside from, like, the titties. Muscles are cool to draw. I'm not the best at them, but when they're, like, nicely defined, not like excessively big muscles, I think it's pretty fun. Just kind of like muscle detailing, I guess, is what I like, without over exaggerating anything. Like, sometimes it's frustrating, but other times I do actually like it.
Oh yeah. Which is them. Yep.
No, 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 no. No, that's too bright. There we go, that is perfect. I want to paint over the pants this time, so that way they don't come out too shiny. Obviously, I'll still go over it with the airbrush later, but for now, this is how I want to go. This is not blending. I'll have to go over with the airbrush. Because I do like things to be smoothly blended together. I don't know, I just don't like having things too sharp. Aside from sharp edges. Because it's dangerous. A dull blade is more dangerous than a sharp blade. More so because you run the risk of like slipping while you're trying to cut sign. Like let's say you're whittling, for example, and your blade gets stuck. You could try to be continuing your motion and end up stabbing yourself in the process. This is not from experience, by the way. This is just something I've been told. Always made sure to make sure my blades were sharp. Unfortunately, I don't really have any cool knives. I got a Legends, like I got a Master Sword themed knife, and that's pretty cool. My goal was to get more cool knives, but unfortunately, that just didn't work out. And like, I never want to spend too much on a knife. Because they're tools. You're not gonna want a pretty knife, because then you're never gonna use it. And the prettier knives obviously cost more. Then again, sometimes quality costs more, but most of the time it's like when I'm looking at knives, it's their appearance kind of drives up the price, not how good they are. There should be like a Michelin star ranking for knives. I think that'd be funny. Like, I give this knife 2 stabs out of 5. Some shit like that. You'd be able to do X amount of damage with 1 stab sort of deal. I don't know, it's a weird ass idea. Don't question it. But I mean, it makes sense. Like, kind of like how in video games you immediately can see like the quality of the gear when looking at it. That created a bit of issues for me, but less than it would have been the other way. Oh shit, it said dark and I was wondering why nothing was happening. Just trying to steal like steal a color, but I'm not really seeing anything. So this will be my color. Gonna have to shade the shoulder pads a little differently. Just basically gotta go over and make it a little darker than usual. Give it the metallic feel. And then have it brighter than the other. Just kind of make it shine. All right, now I can go over and highlight. I'm more so scared about doing all the gold now. Because, again, gold is metallic, so I gotta shade that in a special way. And there's just so fucking much of it. Alright, so now that I've done that part, what I can do is suffer. And by that, I mean do the fine detailing here. So we'll take this color. And what we're going to do is we're going to start going over detailing after I put the zipper in. You know, I don't have to do it like that. Boom. Cheesed. Interesting positioning for a zipper there. I'm not going to worry too much about making it totally accurate. I just need it to be there, if that makes sense. I need that to be a little darker. Perfect. Maybe I should just manually put this in instead. Yeah, that way I don't have to do corrections. Like, the amount of fine detail that went into this is absurd. And somehow they make the random lines actually not look like random lines. It's kind of cool. That wasn't too bad, actually. Because the rest of it is all obscured. Nice, nice. Alright, so now I just need to do the gold. And then it's done. This was so difficult. I mean, it's not like it's over yet, but it's still difficult. Oh god. Just start at one spot and work my way up. I hope he appreciates this. That's all I can ask for, is that my effort goes appreciated. Don't need to really worry about putting any effort in that spot back there. Metallic material is fun, it's just it's not a great time if it's everywhere. Because it's like in this case I can't make this look really, truly very gold like I normally do. Which means I'd blend in oranges into this too. But no, I just don't have the time for that. Because this is a time-sensitive piece too. I've got more boys I need to do, and I also have projects that I'm a part of I need to finish. So I just can't spend that additional time. Unfortunately, I should have prepared this ahead of time, but I just lost track of time. And as I said, I did the math wrong for what time the stream was at. So it did catch me off guard. Doing all this fucking gold definitely does not make me feel like I'm close to finishing. There's just so much of it, oh my god. Like, I get why the models are so detailed, I do, because it's supposed to be more eye-catching and intricate, but it's just at the same time, it's just that's so much work. Then I don't really know how to make my work go more efficiently. I don't know proper art techniques. So I just can't do it. I can't get hyper detailed with my stuff. Like, the most detailed I'll get is how I do the hair. Because, like, with the hair, I'll do a trick to make it look like individual strands of hair by blending it in a certain way. But it's like, when you do all these fine details on your art, so it's like this part here with the pants, how do you make that the same in motion without having it look weird? Like, how do you achieve that level of consistency? It's just not something I really understand. But again, I'm not educated in the slightest for this. So what do I know? Well, yeah, that is true. What do I know? And the answer is nothing. No, I want to blend. Did I get it all? I didn't add glow to this. Oh, I've bled in some spots. No. No, no, don't bleed like that. That's cringe. You're not supposed to bleed. Bleeding's for losers. Just trying to see if I can identify any more bleeding and then I've done this. I don't think I see any more bleeding. I could touch this up though. I just want to add some sparkly details. Make it look interesting like that. Oh, I see. Now I'm seeing some bleeding here. We gotta fix that shit. Glad I decided to go around for those sparkles then, because I am picking up on a lot of bleeding. No, I want to detail this a bit more. Maybe also correct this shit. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Oh, I didn't do this part. Now I'm seeing. Let's fix that. Just a simple fix. It's good enough for that. Yeah, I think that'll be that. That'll be good. I like how that turned out. I think that's pretty fun. Not seeing any glaring issues. And I mean, there's a couple fucked up pixels probably somewhere, but I don't know where. Alright, well, I guess now what I can do is signature and caption. And I'll post that post stream. What font should I use? First of all, I probably want this to be like some magenta color, like purplish red. If I add all the layers together, I could... Wait, hold on. I kind of want to test something. I'll fix this if I don't like how this turns out. Actually, let me take the face out. Because I always like the face being separate, and then we'll merge these guys down. Reduce that a little bit. Right again. That's not bad. And then I want to duplicate this layer. Don't set it to that. Do the same for this one. And now we have like a little bit of a stand up from the background. Yeah, I like that more now. Because I was thinking all the background's a little bit too busy, but now you can really see it. No, that's good. I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, later I'm not going to be happy with this, but... Let me sneak my signature in here somewhere. Where's a good spot? Cool. Nice hiding spot. All right, now for the text. I need to find a good font. Not the Hollow Knight font, although that'd be funny. I could do that. Let me see how this would look. Ah, fuck. I think the Hollow Knight font would be funny, but I don't know if it fits. Did I say 3D model or 3D last time? Try to make them cohesive. Yeah, just congrats on the 3D, okay. Feels a little stiff to do the Hollow Knight font. I want something more striking. Even though it would be funny. Let's see what other fonts I have here. Now, if I only had the Dark Souls font, that'd be so funny. No, I don't like that. Oh, that looks... I don't like how the letters are at a different height. That's so stupid than the numbers. No, that's too generic. Picking fonts is hard. I need something cool. No, I don't like that one either. That one also looks stupid. I like this one. I just don't like the color I've used here. It's too... doesn't stand out, I guess. No, I don't want more pink. What about more purple? Then you lose the red. Okay, what about a little darker? But what about a little darker? Yeah, I like that. Now I want to test something. Let me delete that. Merge that down. I'm trying to make the shadow right now. Yeah, I think that's cool. I like that. So then I will just export that, and we are done. We achieved this, and this was fucking hell. As my reward, I get to stretch. So I'll post that after stream to social media. I'm actually really close to 100 followers on Twitter. I think I'm off by 4. Nope, someone unfollowed me. No, we're off by 5 now. Alright. Starting a new one. Gotta get my reference image out. Very crunchy. So I'll do like the sketch for this and I'll probably be done. Because I want to go play video games. I like video games, they're fun. And maybe also have supper. So what I did with the last one and even the ones before that is I found a pose I liked and then I just altered it. So I do have a collection of 3D models here for different poses. It's like this is the one I did last time, but like I just adjusted it. So it's like I pulled the head back, changed how the hand was positioned, even the arm in the back. A much more approachable angle, really. Because it's like sometimes I don't really have any ideas of what a good dynamic pose would be. And it's like, especially these idle poses are really helpful for figuring out something that's dynamic. I don't know what pose I want to do. Oh, I could do something like that. Pose from behind, but the thing is, it's like he's got like this big shawl, and I don't want to do something from behind because then you'd hide out the detail. I don't know. I had an idea earlier, but I seem to have forgotten it. Because, like, I wouldn't mind doing stuff from behind, as long as I can still have it be detailed. I'll show you an example of one of the previous ones I did that was pretty dynamic. This one. So like the pose is from behind, but I can still allow for other details to come through instead. So it's like I could do something like that, but I feel like the back just isn't good enough for that. And it's such a long shawl too. I do really like that shadow. I want to keep that method in mind for the future. I'm just gonna keep on going through my catalog until I figure it out. Never mind. We've hit custom brushes, there's nothing. No, never mind, I found more. But those are pretty stagnant. Nah. No, those are really appealing. Fuck, dude. That's rough. Sometimes in this situation, I'd also even go to Pinterest to try and find shit. I think I scrolled by a pose that could work. I just want to alter it. I gotta find it again. Yes, my favorite pose. Gun. Amazing. What a cool pose. Could have been this pose. Let me get that gun out of there. Oh shit. Get out of here. No, I don't like that. Never mind. Change my mind. And what about this one? Nope. Too egotistical. No, it's not gonna work. I want something that's dynamic and interesting. I wonder if I could make the sign like this work. More of a head tilt, bring the hand. I'm just shooting this shit right now. No, I don't like this. Change my mind. Get the fuck out of here. I don't know what kind of pose I want. It's got to be something that works with his personality. What little I know of it. He's like a big mom, basically. So it's got to be something reserved, but at the same time, not too reserved. Got no fucking clue, man. Have I done any poses that could work in the past? Let me look through my library. The answer is probably no. I find it so funny. It's like when I do guys, it's a lot more of like a cool stagnant pose, but when I do like girls, it's always a lot more fun. In the rare cases I do girls, because I don't usually draw them too much. I got no fucking clue, man. I just said that. What is this one? I could do something cute with this and make this work, actually, now that I think about it. I just had to adjust it a lot. Because I was thinking like a heart pose with the hands again, but like... it's the finger one, not the full hand. Do I have that? Like a reference for that? I don't think I do. What an awkward pose. No, I don't like this pose. I've changed my mind. Fuck. Damn, this indecisiveness sucks. Maybe I could take like a stagnant pose and just turn it to heart hands, maybe go with the original idea. Because otherwise I got no clue what to draw. And I don't want to end so early. Man, I don't know. I could probably do something with this, honestly, now I think about it. I just gotta adjust the proportions on this. Because what I'm gonna do with this pose is I'm just gonna make a skeleton from this. I think that's the correct height. I will actually have to be careful of the abs this time, though. I want this leg to actually have a purpose here. By bringing the legs together, I could make it a little bit more cutesy. No, that's unnatural. It's because the leg is far out from where it's supposed to be, that's why. I do want the head tilted to the side. I feel like this would not be a very good dynamic pose because it's not dynamic at all. So what if we twist around the upper body a little bit? Because if I create my line of movement here, this is gonna look really fucking weird. Like, check this out. We start from here and go here. That doesn't look good. Oh shit, I turned off the grid. I don't want to turn on the grid. So maybe I gotta change the head, how it is. Maybe twist the torso a little bit. Oh, that's too much. But I do like this posing a little bit better now. It's just too far out. No, what the fuck did I do? And I fucked it all up. I broke the model. Cool. This pose sucks. Nope, we're doing something else. Shit. Alright, that's it. I'm making my own shit. So as I established, I do want the head to be tilted to the side. Maybe like a finger gun pointed towards the camera. That sort of deal. Yeah, that might be it. And then we want the like a lot of lean here. That might be a good idea. And then that line comes from here. It's still a little bit of a weird line, but it's better than what it was. Let me darken these up so I can understand where I'm going. This obviously is not the correct proportions here. And then that will have to be adjusted at some point. It's a bit of a stagnant pose for sure. But at the same time, it still invokes that feeling of fun I was after. So yeah, I guess this isn't terrible. Yeah, so a nice rough sketch there. Not very nice, obviously, because it's just rough. But that'll work. Okay, I'm gonna now smooth out this rough. I feel like my proportions are kind of fucked right now, but whatever, we'll get to that when we get to that. Nice big upper body is necessary here. Right, I think that looks better. Still not enough room to do the feet rough, but who cares? I'm achieving what I need to do here. There, so that's my rough pose. I think the head's a bit big though. Like the forehead is too big. Yeah, that works. I'm not good with foreshortening at all. I feel like it looks really weird when I do it. So I might have to look at a guide, make sure I'm doing it right. Well, obviously that hand is not right. It's just looking at my own. Let me flip this so I can mirror it to my actual hand. One moment. I'm just blocking out the shapes I see in my hand right now by doing this exact same pose. Need that bone jutting out. And then it's kind of like straight from there. Like that. It's not just roughing over the body. But as I said, yeah, I got a good amount of time to get this one done, so I'm in no rush to get this finished today. I'm just gonna rough this out and probably be done with it. That way I at least have my idea done, because I don't think the stream's for like 2 more days. So I'll have time. Gotta make sure we put in the knees. Sometimes I like to block out the muscles when I'm roofing. Feels like I'm doing it a little bit more accurately if I figure out where the muscles are. Again, it doesn't really help me much with perspective, but it's there. Gotta have the dent for the hip. Or at least that's just what I see. Is you need that dent there. Separates it from the legs, having that dent. That might be a bit too thick. There we go. Like, it's not a crazy dynamic pose or anything, but it is fun. And that's part of what's significant about this, is I do want the poses to still feel fun at the same time. I always suck with the hand on the hip. It's so miserable. Like, it never looks right when I do it. I guess that'll be fine though. That probably went a bit too far out. I want there to be sharpness here, but not too much sharpness. Nice dent in the skull. That's always a good idea. Also an interesting head angle for me. I feel like this jaw's a bit big. Let's fix that. That's not bad. Need to correct my face lines here. Hold on. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I don't know if I want him to wink or not. Nah, I do want the wink. That's so much better. I'll have to double check if it's the correct eye he's winking with, but yeah, I definitely want that. That's so much more fun. Okay, I'm gonna need to see this head angle. Really interesting markings in the side of the head here. Fuck it, I'm just gonna roughly do the braid. I don't feel like doing it too detailed. Block out the forehead. What's up, Tiffany? Loose hair. And then I want right around here for this to start bridging outwards. I am making fan art of Gold Bullet from Hollow Star's English Armus. He's gonna have his 3D debut in a couple days, so I want to make art to celebrate that. So right now I'm just roughing out his hair because I've never actually drawn him before. And it's like, it's pretty simple hair, but I still want to make it right. Need to do Mama justice. His ponytail's got so much flowiness to that. I love that. Maybe make it flow in a bit more. Yeah, that's fine for the roof. For the hair at least. Need to now go over and rough out the clothes, and then that'll be that for that stage. Does it show his earring anywhere? Yeah, no. Okay, it's just pretty simple. I should block out the details of the ear. Not in red. Perfect. So we need a collar now. From here. Before you showed up, Tiffany, I actually managed to complete my ruse drawing. Like, I already did the art, it's just I need to color it and render it, and so that's what I've achieved today. At least I got something done. Oh, this is gonna interact weird. I've just realized that. Okay, we're gonna block this out like it's a scarf. There, that's better. Let me see this cloak. Oh god, look at all these belts. Again, this is just very rough. I just want to know where I want things to be. No, that's bad. I have an easy way to do this. Maybe just make this a little thicker first. So many belts, oh my god. I mean, it makes sense, but still. You applaud? Well, thank you for the applause. It's just something I've worked at for a really long time. You know, instead of socializing with people, I just do art. What is the... Can I have a sample of the inner leg? No. Alright. Then we'll make an assumption here. Whoa, I messed this one up. Hold on. Yeah, that's it. Like that. There we go. I mean, you're always free to post whatever art you make in the Discord video if you ever want to show that. Okay, that's skin tight. I don't need to worry about that. There we go. I just need to fix that point. I looked over and I didn't like that. These are cool boots. I like these. It's actually a triangle. Don't I know my shapes? No, I've never learned my shapes. I don't know any shapes. Don't ask me what shapes are shapes, because I could not tell you. They just happen. I'll move this up during the actual drawing phase, that way nothing's cut off, because it's gonna look awkward. Bro's dripped out. Then I respect, like, the pieces of fabric holding the shoe together. That's such a cool design and a nice color breaker. There we go. That is the rough completed. So now I will put it in the folder. I'm not gonna worry about the gloves because it can be hard to identify. Oh shit, I need to put Bubby in. I forgot about him. Hold on, I gotta pull up the reference material. Alright, yeah, let me put Bubby in. right between the legs feels like a perfect position. My eyes. This needs to be more of an oval. Yeah, I think that's cute. Let's save that so that way I don't lose progress. There we go. I'll do the face and then I think I'm done. Because I don't really don't need to rush this. Because I feel like I'm rushing this and it's not going to turn out good. I'll still set up my layers real quick. There. Oh my god, I almost knocked over my energy drink. He's got custom eyebrows, so I'm actually gonna have to deal with all that. Like, it's not just some generic shape. Oh shit. I just want to add a little bit of eyelash detail. Yeah, that's pretty good. He does have really thick lower eyelashes though, surprisingly. No, it's connected. So it actually ends up looking like that. I don't really like that though. I think I could leave it like that. Maybe actually do a little split here instead. Yeah. No, I say yeah, like I'm happy with it, and then I immediately change my mind. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it as that for now. Work on this more on my own time. But that'll do it for today. We managed to finish a drawing. Well, I already started it, and then we started a drawing, show you a bit of my pose thinking process. So as I mentioned when posting the schedules, but I'll bring it up here too. I don't remember if I said this earlier or not, but everything with the schedule this week is kind of subject to change, so be aware of that. But yeah, that'll do it for me today. Have a good one. See ya.